Hello, welcome to Complete Aesthetics Body and Face Clinic. We're here today to demonstrate our Fat Lase complete body contouring system using the latest in laser technology to effectively eliminate, shape, mold, get rid of diet and exercise resistant fat, and also works brilliantly on cellulite. Our two lasers here, and we're very lucky to have two lasers, and this makes us very unique because most clinics using laser technology only have one laser which they're using per treatment. For us to have two lasers which we use simultaneously in our treatment means that we're going to deliver a quicker, faster treatment for our clients, so we're going to get better results a lot quicker. So we use the first generation of low-level laser, which is the Zerona. The Zerona has been used since 2009 and has a red 635 nanometer wavelength. We then have the Verju laser, which uses a green 532 nanometer wavelength, and it offers it gives much more energy, 25% more energy than the Zerona. If you use the two together, you can see in combination they are going to deliver fast results. The lovely thing about these lasers is that we have movable diodes, so we can actually target them into the areas that need to be treated. So if we want to work on the midriff, the stomach area, we can concentrate our lasers directly onto that area. We could also, if we wanted to, for example, could you do that for me, Natasha?
Yes.
We could actually work on the arms, and this is an area that a lot of lasers do not work on. So we can take that laser, bring it up, and we can put it in to the arm area, and we can work on arms. We can also take our laser and we can work on the jowl area, so we get overall circumference weight loss. Now, how this laser works is that the laser light is absorbed through the subcutaneous fat into the actual fat cells themselves. It has a photochemistry effect on the actual fat cells membrane. So it actually opens up a pore in that fat cell, which is very, very clever. And then the actual contents will actually leak out. So they call this photobiomodulation. So literally the fatty contents are in a sort of a melted state and leak out into the lymph system. Now, Natasha is part of our complete Fat Lase treatment here. We don't believe in just putting our clients under 40 minutes for a laser treatment, which is 20 minutes one side and then 20 minutes the other side. We don't believe in allowing just technology to do the whole job for us. It's really important that when our clients come to us that we have a complete solution to any body contouring, weight issues that they have. So we will always involve Natasha, who's a very specialist weight loss and diet counsellor, into our treatment package. It is important that people go away and they know exactly what it is and how food works for them, so that we can get optimal results.
One of the things we try and do here is we look at really people's relationship with food, and we take a step back and we look at the psychology. How is your relationship with food increasing your growth? And we try and target those specific times in the day when people are overeating, because generally people eat healthy diets. It's the 3 o'clock in the afternoon slump when people tend to eat loads of biscuits or snack on chocolate. So what we're really looking at doing is changing that habit during the day that makes them increase their growth.
Right, both Natasha and I have been on the Fat Lase treatments, and one of the wonderful things that we notice when we have this treatment is our appetites do get suppressed. that lovely, the leptin working, communicating properly with the brain is telling us we don't want to eat a lot. So we actually feel we don't need to eat so much. So that in itself makes us, it gives us a better relationship with food. So one of the wonderful things about the Fat Lase treatments as compared to other treatments is this wonderful photochemical response it's having on our hormones, our photochemistry. It's correcting our cholesterol levels, our glycemic levels, and in effect, it's making us healthier individuals. We can actually say that our fat cells are being reprogrammed to work like fat cells that are a good 10, 20 years younger than they actually are before clients come into our clinic.
So, as a patient, I have some questions to ask you both.
Okay.
The first one, how many treatments do you think I would need?
Very much depends on what the problems are and the issues that a client has when they come in, and also their body mass index. Somebody like yourself who hasn't done, need a lot of weight to lose, you're already in pretty good shape, you would just need a recommended standard course of 10 treatments. And we recommend that you have 2 treatments per week and get them in over, say, a 4 to 5 week period to get optimal results.
Okay. The other one as well is, I don't know much about lasers, so are there any kind of contraindications or anything?
No, I mean both lasers are FDA approved, and they're the only lasers currently that are FDA approved for significant inch circumference weight loss, and which meant they had to go through a stringent program to show that they're safe and of course that they're effective. And clinical studies have shown, certainly with the Zerona, that after 2 weeks you can lose 3 to 4 inches, which is pretty good going. And then of course with the Verju being 25% more energy, then you're going to lose a lot more inches. I would say a good 5 to 9 inches. I certainly have experienced considerable inch loss, and I know Natasha has. Also, being low level laser, there's no thermal heat generated, so it's not going to cause you any thermal injuries or have any impact on organs that are harmful. Okay.
My final question is really, is there anything that I need to kind of change my lifestyle wise at home? The treatments here sound absolutely fantastic and are very beneficial to myself, but is there anything, any kind of homework I need to do?
Well, this is where Natasha comes in. As we said before, this is why she's integral to our when you book up for a course, she's integral to this, and this comes as part of the package. She will go through all those areas of your life where maybe you just need to tweak a few things.
We also recommend that you try to take exercise at least 5 times a week for 30 minutes, because that will increase the lymphatic flow, increasing the amount of fat loss.
Okay. Although they do say that with using low-level lasers like the Zerona and the Verju, that you don't necessarily have to go and do lots of vigorous exercise afterwards, because basically we're doing a lot of this in clinic for you. As long as you drink your water, we like you to drink a glass of water, basically on the hour. So you need to drink at least 2, maybe 3 litres of water a day, just to keep the to help with the detoxification process.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, that's a pleasure. Hi Natasha. Hello. So you've had the Fat Lase treatment and you completed a whole course, and and how did you feel it worked for you?
Well, it was fantastic. I really noticed that the cellulite that was starting to creep onto the outer thighs disappeared. It's now nice and smooth. And after having 3 children, I found that my stomach was very lumpy, and it has considerably improved my stomach and its smoothness. Indeed, if you're interested in seeing the pictures, they're available on our website, and I've written a blog about my experiences with this treatment.
So, having had the treatment though, with the lasers, did you experience any sort of side effects? Anything that we would want to warn people about?
Stomach cramping, and I also felt less hungry than usual, probably because the triglycerides were being used as energy in my body. I also found that I was weeing quite a lot more. I was very thirsty, and I also experienced loose stools.
Right, okay, so did you adjust your diet at all?
Well, I'm a nutritionist, so I naturally eat a very good diet anyway. I didn't have to, in my case, adjust my diet, although I did, for the entire course of my treatment, avoid coffee and alcohol.
Okay, well that's brilliant, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Right.
Oh, can I just stay here for the rest of the day? It's really nice.